Hey everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. Welcome back to my channel. We are starting the vlog kind of late today. It's 2 o'clock. So we have a couple days to catch up on with our advent calendars.
What day is it today?
It's the 8th, I think, right? No, but we have the 7th too. Found 7th?
No.
You can't look at the next one yet.
You're so much faster than you were last year.
I know, right? Maybe I memorized the placements. Don't look.
I already found it.
That was a very anticlimactic opening of the advent calendar. I like the small ones better than the choco buns. What do you like better?
Choco buns.
The filling's better in the small ones. And there's like a better filling to chocolate ratio. I feel like there's too much chocolate in the choco bun. So on today's agenda, we want to go find some type of like platform to put the tree on so that it makes the tree higher. I'm probably gonna have to like distribute my nice ornaments all around the tree. This is gonna be the first year where the back of the tree is nearly as good as the front of the tree, I think. Fortunately, the back of the tree actually does look really nice and full. The whole tree is very full.
Usually we have to fix holes and you use this hack.
That's what we wanna do after we're done work. So that's, I guess, gonna be my update for now. So a little bit of an update. It is, oh, my computer's dying. It is 8:51. Oh wow, I didn't even realize how late it is. So it's 8:51. Getting the base for the tree has been a lot more challenging than we had imagined. Sebastian and I thought it was just gonna be a process of going to Lowe's or a home improvement store and buying some type of platform, but it turns out that it's not that simple. So he's been at Lowe's now for a couple of hours, and we've been trying to figure out a solution to raising or elevating the tree, which is absolutely extra and unnecessary. And I think if I had have known how difficult and how long it would have taken us to figure out a solution, I definitely would have just gone with the like regular size, even if it isn't as tall as I would like it to be. But since he was there, we figured we might as well try to find a solution if we can. So we did figure something out with the help of the people who work there. Sebastian and I are not home improvement type people. We're not good at any of this kind of stuff. So whenever we go to Lowe's, we always get so much help from the people who work in like, especially the lumber department. They're always so helpful. We're basically going to create a base out of 2x4s, I think they are. They might be a different size, I'm not sure. And they're cut into the width of the stand, which I believe is about 24 inches. And then we kind of stack them like Jenga pieces. So like a row of probably like 3 or 4, and then crossing it with 3 or 4 and then nailing them down. It was so funny because Sebastian's like, so we're gonna stack them like Jenga and then we have to nail them down. And then he like messages me as a follow-up message and he's like, do we have a hammer? And I was like, no. So we need a hammer. What kind of person does not own a hammer? I think that basically sums up how handy Sebastian and I are. But anyways, we found a solution. It's quite late now. I've been snacking on grilled chicken and candy all day. I'm on a new, it's not a new obsession. This is actually an old obsession, but I've been hooked on the watermelon Sour Patch Kids candy. And I don't find them sour at all. Like actual Sour Patch Kids, I find it incredibly sour and I can only handle them in small doses, but I can plow through an entire box of these. They're one of my favorite candies. These and Sweet Tart Ropes, but in Canada they only sell the strawberry kind, and my favorite is the Twisted Punch and then the watermelon strawberry flavor, I think it is. So I'm waiting for Sebastian to come back to the house. I'm really excited to see what the tree is gonna look like once it's, I still don't even know how we're actually going to get it on top of the base because I guess we're gonna have to lift it, but it's been flocked now, so we probably should have done this beforehand. I tried to figure out something quick I could make for dinner. I was thinking something like a grilled cheese or some type of like noodle dish, pasta or something that's really quick. And then I realized most of my pasta is actually gone. We had to throw it out. And I'm gonna tell you guys something that I'm telling you in confidence because I don't want you to judge me. When Sebastian and I were in Europe, we had a little bit of a situation. We came back to a sink completely full of dead, I don't even know what they're called. There's some type of small flower beetle, biscuit beetles, that's what they're called. We came back with a sink full of them, and it was because we left a light on over top of the sink, and apparently they're drawn to light. But in the time that we were gone, we must have bought a package or something of some type of dried good, and it must have had these like beetles in there. But anyways, so we pretty much had to throw out everything in our pantry because these beetles are just insane. They would eat through plastic. They would get into absolutely everything. So our pantry is pretty much empty, and I had probably every kind of pasta you could imagine. Now I don't really have much left. I only have a few things that they fortunately didn't get into. But I think what I am gonna do for dinner is I'm going to use either I think I still have a package of bucatini left that was unharmed. It survived the plague of the beetles. I think I might either use that if I still have it. If I don't, I'm going to use some linguine that they weren't apparently too fond of because they left these items completely alone. And then I'm gonna try this peanut. I'm really, like, I love Asian sauces so much, but like lately especially I've been on such an Asian sauce kick, and I've always wanted to make peanut sauce, and someone mentioned it in the comments the other day after I made the chili oil noodles. And I was thinking, I've been wanting to make this for forever. There's a girl named Jasmine T. I think she lives in South Korea. She's one of the girls I also follow, and I love all of the videos that she shares. I think what I really like about Asian cuisine is that a lot of the sauces are very balanced. So they have like the right amount of acidity, the right amount of sugar, the right amount of umami and saltiness. So like they're all very balanced, and they're just like the most addictive, delicious dishes. And also a lot of the Asian sauces are so quick to put together, which makes it like a win-win for me. During Vlogmas especially, I feel like I rely heavily on either Italian, which is also very quick to put together. With the shortage of time around Vlogmas, I feel like the food suffers a little bit, so it's usually more like quick, but still usually tasty things, just not as labor intensive or involved as other times of the year. But anyways, I hope you guys don't mind. I know that some of you say that you wouldn't mind if I did like a one take, which I very much appreciate, but at the same time, I could never make you all suffer through that. Also, I apologize for my appearance. I've been wearing the same makeup since 8 o'clock this morning, and it's now 9 o'clock, and it's like melting off my face. Also, I've been really bad at like taking care of my skin, so I've slept with my makeup on a couple times. I've not been doing my full nighttime routine, all of that, so like my skin's kind of freaking out a bit right now. And when my skin freaks out, I just like start to pick it, so just disregard my appearance. Dinner time. I'm gonna make the peanut sauce. I'm very excited about this. It actually uses a lot of the same ingredients as the chili oil, but it seems a little bit healthier because it's not using the oil, but it's still using this stuff. This is the best stuff ever. Crunchy garlic with chili oil, and this is the S&B umami topping. You get this at the Korean market, but I think we've seen this at other places too. I think it's like the main brand for crunchy garlic in chili oil. All right, let's start with the montage.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting my sleigh. The work to be done on my Christmas run is the most tired chore. No girl or boy without a toy, so giddy up, Rudolph, my dear.
You have to mix it in. I'm curious about it. I feel like nothing's gonna compete with the chili oil.
So you mix it in?
Yeah, just like mix it around.
You mean nothing is going to compete with the first one?
Yeah. It's really good. Holy crap. I think if I had have had this one first, I would have thought this is the best thing I've ever made. This is so freaking good.
It's so good.
Literally the weird thing is that both dishes take 10 minutes. So fast.
It's definitely as good as the first one. Maybe better.
You like it better?
This is maybe, I don't know. I like
Creamy?
both a lot, but I feel like the second one, the one that we made yesterday, is kind of like, I don't know, not comparable.
It was ramen. I mean, it's a different thing. And now I want to make the garlic crunch. I've seen people make recipes for it.
What's that?
It's this crunchy stuff you put on top. Because
yeah.
I feel like all of these recipes, that is like the essential thing, but you can make it at home. And like I've seen a lot of people make recipes for it.
Why would you make it at home?
I've heard people say it's better to make it at home. Like it tastes better than when you buy it in the can or in the jar.
I love that stuff.
I think the difference between this one and the first one is obviously the first one's very oily, but like in a good way. This one, creamy, oily. The peanut butter really sticks to the noodles, but you don't really taste the peanut butter. It coats the noodles really nicely. Absolutely must try. 10 out of 10. I will link the recipe down below, and this time I actually followed the recipe to the T. So we missed the most important part, which was actually getting the tree onto this stand. It was actually a lot harder than it seemed because we had water from 2 of these in the bottom of the tree, and even just lifting that by itself was heavy. So initially Sebastian could barely move it. He like tried to lift it up and he starts giggling because he's like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. And I was like, okay, but like you've made this thing now, like we have to try. So he sat here for half an hour, literally using a turkey baster, pulling the water out of the bottom of the basin there, and but it worked. He lifted the tree. It seemed almost like easy after.
It was the water that made it so heavy.
I think because it was so close to the ground before, I didn't notice that these back branches were hanging down. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple years ago, I discovered this incredible way to make a tree look a million times better. You take zip ties. Yeah, I definitely want to keep every branch that's on this tree. Normally we would cut these bottom ones off. So I'm just gonna zip tie some sturdier ones together. I'm probably gonna like build up some, I don't know, I have some like cotton over there or something. And then I'm gonna put the tree skirt and like drape it down so that it kind of looks like it's all the tree, but it's really not. Sebastian had a good point, which is also something I was thinking about. When I was younger, all of our gifts used to go under the tree. I feel like in recent years, we haven't been able to do that because the bottom branches will usually fall. But I think that would be really beautiful to have like the gifts all actually under the tree. Hello everyone. Today has been a day. I didn't get my video up. My Vlogmas day 5, 6, 7, was 8 in there too? No, 8 was yesterday. I didn't get that video up until literally after 9 o'clock because I had some issues with editing, and then I posted it and there was an editing mistake in the beginning where I had like clips overlaid to each other and then I had to cut them out. So anyways, long story short, it took a long time. So now it is 10 o'clock. We were planning to make something for dinner. We got pizza dough to make these like Christmas tree stacked pizzas kind of. It's a Giada De Laurentiis recipe, and we were gonna make them kind of like a garlic knot or a garlic bread, cheesy bread kind of concoction. Damn it, that's what I wanted you to get. I wanted you to get more of that Clubhouse seasoning. Anyways, we're gonna make that, but it's getting so late and I still haven't decorated my tree. So Sebastian and I are going to be decorating the tree. We're gonna just make something really quick in the air fryer. He's gonna have some of these half and half Korean style corn dogs. They have, I showed you all this in Vlogmas day 1. Half of it is like a hot dog, but the hot dog part is actually made with fish. It doesn't taste fishy though. And then the other half is kind of like a mozzarella stick. So it's cheesy. They're really good, really crispy. I still need to figure out like a good sauce to have with them. I feel like, I mean, traditional corn dogs, I like mustard, but I feel like there's something that's gonna be better. I think I've seen people put 𝐂𝐈𝐊𝐿 mayonnaise on these. I'm gonna try this gluten-free mac and cheese from Trader Joe's I haven't tried before. I'm not gluten-free. I never eat gluten-free, but I was curious because I've tried all of the other mac and cheese from Trader Joe's. They're all amazing. I think the only one I haven't had was the pepperoni one because I don't eat red meat. But it looks good and the noodles look fun. So I'm curious. And maybe I should add some of that garlic chili crunch oil stuff on top. It's a little texture. Yeah, so we're gonna have this quickly. And I was really surprised. Sebastian actually volunteered to help me decorate the tree. That's never happened before. Putting it on the record. So you can't take it back, just to let you know.
I never said that.
Wait, are you kidding me? It's not funny.
Okay, I said it.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that I was going to book a nail appointment because I just lost a nail.
That's so untypical of you.
Atypical.
Atypical.
This is what we need to get more of. The 𝐂𝐈𝐊𝐿𝐄 seasoning from Clubhouse. If you live in Canada, you have to get this stuff. It's so good. It tastes like the topping that they add on like breadsticks or certain pizzas and stuff at chain restaurants. So if you make like breadsticks at home or even just like adding it on your pizza is so yummy. But we're almost out of it, as you can tell. Another one that's so good is this one here. This is so good, and I'm just like showing you all my spices. I don't know why I'm doing that, but this is another one that is so good. What? Why are you laughing?
I'm
This is a
showing
spice
you all
haul.
my spices. I don't know why I'm doing that.
This is the roasted garlic and peppers seasoning from Clubhouse. They're like dehydrated vegetables, I think. Yeah, dehydrated vegetables, red bell pepper, onion, roasted garlic, tomato. And so for whatever reason, they have way more flavor and they're like sweet. And do they have sugar in here? They probably do. They have sugar. That's also why it's so good. But anyways, if you live in Canada, you have to try this.
I'll show it to my hot dogs need.
Are you joking? You expecting me to do this?
Okay, you do it, no?
Well,
I mean,
since
I'm cleaning.
I don't know how to read Korean. You have to pull the app up. So we just put it in there. And
There.
Oh, air fryer. Yes, all in Korean. Oh, 8 to 10 minutes, 100 and... So what's 180 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
180 degrees Celsius.
How many do you want? 2? These ones actually look a little different than the last ones. I think the last ones had like potato on the outside, right? So this is what it looks like. I feel like I'm doing a beauty tutorial, but with corn dogs.
No.
Okay. Ooh, hot. Keeping mayo. Oopsies. Okay, so then I think maybe a little bit of ketchup. Oops. Can we do that one after? Can you take a bite with it like this first?
Yeah. Mmm.
Is it good with the sauces?
Mm. It's so good. I think it's necessary that you have a lot of sauces on there because the thing overall is pretty dry. It's like fries in a way.
Koreans really know how to have fun with their food. I'm like, should I be moving to Korea? How's the fish part? Good?
Yeah. That was good too.
The noodles taste surprisingly gluten-y. I think if you have an issue with gluten, this is definitely a good option for mac and cheese. There's nothing really to see here because I've already been eating it. This is what's left of Sebastian's corn dogs. Ooh, it's so cheesy.
I like it a lot with mustard too, but the way you had it was way better.
Next shots are going to be of us decorating the tree.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. love I live, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
So we're gonna finish off the vlog with our advent calendars. So we can.
What day are we looking for?
I don't remember. When was the last
yesterday?
one? Yesterday was 9, but did we do 8? I don't think we did 8, did we?
Let's look for 8. Oh
okay.
yeah, we did 8. Okay.
How do you know we did 8?
I saw 8. It was right.
Okay.
Open.
So then it's 9?
10.
9. No, 9 and then 10 in the next vlog.
I found 9. We already did 9. No, we didn't do 9. Oh, I just found it so quickly. You lost.
No. Oh. It's a Chocobon. When are they gonna give us the good ones like those Santas? I thought maybe at some point we're gonna get one of those Santas or another one of the bars. Every day it's just a new Chocobon.
At some point you're gonna get those. Why are we not opening 10?
We'll do it in Vlogmas Day 10. So that's gonna be it for the vlog. I hope you all enjoyed. Finally have my tree 85% done. Have to add the ribbon. I'm gonna add that footage in like before this anyways though, so it feels like we finished the tree, even though we didn't. Oh, you're eating the bar. How is it?
It's really good.
Can I try a little bite? Is it like a caramel but fancy? Yeah. Ooh. I love this brand of chocolate. Ghirardelli. Mmm. Oh, yum. That's gonna be it for the vlog. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope by the time you guys see this vlog that you'll have seen the full tree. It might not be the full tree because I know I still have to add in my picks and that takes a little while, but it might be close, 95% done. I'm hoping to finish the rest of my decorating today. I hope to get the house kind of like straightened up. It's not as bad as it has been in the past for Vlogmas, but I also haven't brought my wrapping paper down yet, and that usually adds to the chaos. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a better like frequency out there for vlogs. I hope you all are having a magical, wonderful December so far, and we will see you all in the next vlog. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.